Michael Jackson was more than just a musician. He was a phenomenon, a force of nature captured in a single sequined glove. His music videos were not mere promotional clips. They were cinematic events that redefined an entire industry. His dance moves, from the gravity-defying lean to the iconic moonwalk, seemed to bend the very laws of physics. He was a global superstar whose fame reached every corner of the earth, a figure so recognizable that his silhouette alone was enough to send crowds into a frenzy. Yet, amidst all the accolades, the awards, and the record-breaking sales, one title stands out, a name that seems to perfectly encapsulate his monumental status: the King of Pop. It feels so natural, so fitting, that many assume it was simply bestowed upon him by a grateful public. The story behind this regal moniker, however, is far more complex and fascinating than a simple case of public consensus. The official coronation of the King of Pop can be traced to a specific and highly public moment. It wasn't a journalist or a critic, but an equally legendary figure from a different world: Elizabeth Taylor. The year was 1989. The event was the Soul Train Heritage Awards. Taylor was there to present him with a special award. As she stood on stage, she delivered a heartfelt, impassioned speech. Her voice was filled with genuine admiration. She called him not just a great entertainer, but a true artistic genius. Then she declared him the true king of pop, rock, soul. While rock and soul were included, it was King of Pop that echoed the loudest. This wasn't a casual remark. It was a formal presentation, broadcast for the world to see. Elizabeth Taylor was Hollywood royalty. Her endorsement gave the title legitimacy and grandeur. Jackson, ever the showman, understood the moment. Once Elizabeth Taylor uttered the words and Jackson's own team began seeding the title, the King of Pop moniker started to spread like wildfire. The key to its global acceptance was its relentless integration into Jackson's official brand. Following the 1989 Soul Train Awards, the title became a non-negotiable part of his identity. It appeared on promotional materials for Dangerous. It was emblazoned on tour jackets, merchandise concert posters, television specials like his famous 1993 Oprah Winfrey interview. This constant and consistent usage was a masterstroke, embedding the name into the public consciousness with overwhelming force. The media, initially hesitant, soon had little choice but to adopt the title. To refer to him as anything else started to sound incomplete. MTV, Rolling Stone, major newsrooms adopted King of Pop. It was a classic case of perception becoming reality, because his record sales, concert attendance, and cultural impact were so undeniably massive. The title felt earned, not just claimed. While Michael Jackson was, the primary force behind his royal title, he had a powerful court of allies who helped cement it in the public mind. First and foremost was Elizabeth Taylor. Her initial proclamation was more than just a friendly gesture. It was a strategic endorsement. Another key figure was his longtime manager, Frank DeLeo. He ensured that the King of Pop title was consistently used in all official business, from contract negotiations to press communications. DeLeo's relentless work ensured that the title was not just a nickname, but a registered, almost trademarked part of the Michael Jackson brand. The media, particularly MTV, became an unintentional but essential ally. Their constant rotation of his groundbreaking music videos, coupled with VJs and news anchors repeatedly using the King of Pop title, effectively broadcast his coronation into millions of homes daily. Finally, the most important allies in this campaign were his millions of fans around the world. They embraced the title with fierce devotion. They wrote it on signs at concerts, used it in fan club newsletters, and chanted it in stadiums. The title King of Pop is more than just a nickname. It's a permanent fixture of Michael Jackson's legacy. One lesser-known fact is how deeply Jackson himself connected with the idea of royalty and fantasy, not just as a brand, but in his personal life. He created a universe around his art. He envisioned himself as royalty, and through sheer force of will, talent, and strategic genius, he made the entire world see it too. The title is the final, perfect lyric in his life song, a testament to a boy who dared to dream of a crown and then spent his life showing us all exactly why he deserved to wear it.